Alrighty, I'm here. So, it's been a couple days since we last did this. So, I think last time we dealt with the Omega Ruins. Hold on. The Omega Ruins and the optional Aeon pickups. So, we're going to go ahead and get into the finale here and finish this game up. Let's talk to Sid and get this show started.
The final showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road!
Duke.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
To the space whale we go.
Well, this is it, huh?
Yu Yevon's hiding somewhere inside Sin, and we're gonna find him.
Well, that sounds pretty simple.
Hey, simple is the way you like it, right?
You got that right.
Pops, I'm counting on ya.
Right. Got you covered. Yeah.
That's a bomb-ass stereo
that?
system he's got.
Right on. A singing ship in the sky.
I hope everyone got the message.
Sheen!
Here he comes.
All right, we're going in.
How we gonna get inside?
The easy way, how else?
Figures. Well, let's go.
Hey, Eco.
Hey, how you plan on getting inside?
If we can't get through the mouth, we'll rip open a new one. You with me?
Now that's what I call a plan.
Petra, e frito e ka.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. We'll give that thing a new blowhole. All you gotta do is jump.
Roger.
I won't tell you to be careful. Do your worst, kiddo.
Roger.
Fet. Riku, you... guard.
His first words in English.
Will do.
Not gonna lie, to this day, I still love Sid's voice actor. I really need to look up who they got for him later, because he has the perfect voice for that kind of character.
Any last-minute supplies before the showdown?
Anything new to buy?
You're selling stuff now?
But of course. Once Sin is gone, we'll need to be rebuilding home, you see.
Man, your dedication is really astounding.
Alrighty, how do we got the party set up? Party setup's good, so off to the deck then. anyway. Do I have the right weapon on? I do not have the correct weapon on.
I can hear the song!
Yes, I can hear the hymn too.
They listen to us!
We won't let them down. Yuna. You don't need this anymore, right?
Her will.
Oh!
Right? Huh.
Shuck that shit.
Hey, guys? Guys, that's not good, yeah?
Well, that's understating it, to be sure. So, remember when you asked why people don't just run from sin when they know it's coming? Yeah. 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 There is no running from that. The scenery here in this bit always blows me away. It's so fucking surreal.
Oh. Oh.
Like time itself just stopped. How that didn't kill everybody aboard the airship, I will never know.
Damn you, old man.
Hey, I saw something shine at the base of Shin's arm. I reckon it's a weak spot. Good! Fred!
Feina bimat poshi!
Sin's pulling us in!
Everyone, back inside!
Bit late for that. So this next series of boss fights is basically just picking Sin apart like a series of science experiments. The wing mechanics are generally unthreatening. And if I remember correctly, they do have pretty low HP, so they should die really quick. One thing I will give this game credit for is that it does an amazing job at giving a sense of absolute, overwhelming scale with the size of Sin. 33k. Yeah, it's already almost dead. Now to pick off the last bit. Yeah, the wings and the like mini bosses themselves leading up to the showdown with the final form of Sin aren't really much of a big deal.
Here goes. Everyone, hold on to something. Here we go.
It's the DPS check at the end you have to worry about. God, I love this scene so much. I can only imagine what the people of Spira watching this are thinking as it goes down. Seeing that Sin can in fact be hurt by man's weapons. Here's the light shield.
Got it!
Couldn't have done it without you. All right. Everyone look sharp. Time to hit the other side.
Easy for you to say.
I think it's been at most maybe a couple months since Operation Mihin went down and failed spectacularly. Yet here the party is, putting the lie to Yevon's propaganda that only the final summoning can beat Sin.
Where next?
Neko-chan.
Fred? Farija Umo Pakia.
Pidra Shake. Deknuga.
Of all the times,
Trit Litpa.
I swear this mouse is going to kill me before this is over. Calcite staff. Oh, it's a stone strike weapon. What should I get rid of? That one for sure.
The main gun's busted.
Dang it. All right, back inside. Time for another plan.
No, we're going in. Every blitzer knows. When you got the ball, you gotta score.
On my honor as Ronso.
Hey, star players first.
The way he just belly flops into the clouds. Alrighty, the final Sin Spawn fight. Sin Spawn Janai. I think it mostly works the same as the Jano fight, just without the tentacles. You know, it's something I don't even notice when he does it, but I really, really should with how rare it is. Weak to fire, absorbs water. Water guy. She should be able to finish it off. Now to kill the core. Love how they just used Jano's death animation for Janai. Even though Janai doesn't really count as a boss and more as an ad than anything. Gathers energy when Janai enters its shell. Well, Janai's dead, so it ain't gonna be doing much of that now, is it? Magically tanky motherfucker. Okay, so it's a triple cast monster. Oh, it's gathering energy even though Janai's dead. Okay, whatever. We'll just pop a couple Ultimas its direction and kill it off. Blizzard. It's not dead yet. We'll be after this. The music just suddenly stops, no fanfare whatsoever. Before you ask, yes, that fall killed a lot of people. That's something you find out later in 10-2 after everything's said and done. Zombie strike, that's actually hella useful for what I need. Definitely keeping that. Slow proof, might as well.
Petra, het lid pamajage Fredeka.
Pamajage het ku. Droja twad. Edek ribahek.
Exactly what Sid and Brother are
Rick,
discussing, I'd
Aklama.
say.
It's going to come back, isn't it?
I know.
What? You're kidding me.
No, we have to beat the guy inside Sin.
The Crusaders would be out of a job if it was this easy, huh?
But it has weakened. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we're winning!
All right, I'll do what I can with the main gun.
Alright, let's follow Yuna up to the deck, since that's very much where she's going.
Man, we must have hit that thing enough by now.
I think it's a little early to start celebrating.
Pops Machina always seem to break when you need them most.
Sounds about right, to be honest. Let's brother got to say.
Fimshin, Nemo Nadin Yike?
I'd say the working class and the religious elites are definitely having it out in the city right now as to the reality of the situation they're in. Oh, what does Orin have to say?
This isn't over. Not yet.
Sin still lives. Kimari knows.
Bavel is also the heart of Yevon's power, so I'd say the symbolism is not lost on the people of Spira at this point of that happening. We will charge into Sin, no. Let us do great battle. The main gun is finished. It I cannot repair.
I wonder if Serject is in pain.
Let's just end this. Quickly. The Faith said they'd help us, right?
It bothers me, the way they said that.
Huh?
I mean, they've been fighting alongside us this whole time, but now they say they'll help?
I guess so.
Wait. Sin is reborn when Yu Yevon merges with an Aeon. Isn't that right? If I summon an Aeon, Yu Yevon will join with it. But at first, it'll be small, won't it?
Yeah. Then we might be able to beat it without the final summoning.
I don't know. What if Yu Yevon jumps again?
Then we'll take it down again. We'll fight him until there's no place left to run.
I never thought it would come down to this.
Game outright telling you exactly how the final boss fights are going to go down.
The Faith, they're tired of this whole thing too. Let's let them rest.
The Faith said it's pointless to keep dreaming. The dream will disappear, he said.
You're connecting too many dots, Yuna.
What did he mean? And what is it that Yu Yevon is summoning from within Sin?
The dream of the Faith.
You won't go away, will you?
You guys! Come look! Something's happening to Sin!
She was originally intended to be a final Aeon, so yeah, I'd say she's probably the best candidate for him to make a new Sin with.
Jecht. He's waiting for you.
Well, son, the main gun is still busted. We can't give you any cover fire.
Hey, just take us in. We'll do the rest.
Ugh, that throwback.
All right. Take us up, flush to the mouth! No mistakes, or I'm gonna tear out that mop you call hair.
Trust me. Me take you there. No problem, yeah?
Let's get ready to blitz!
You are Kimari's friend.
So, earlier in the game, Tidus mentioned that he always noticed Yuna would stare back at the places that they left. Since that was her way of saying goodbye to the places she'd never see again. If you had looked carefully, Tidus was looking at all of the people he'd made friends with along the way. That was him saying his goodbyes to the people he'd never see again after this is all over.
We're counting on you, kid.
The dynamics turned on its head. Yuna's no longer the one that'll be sacrificing her life. It'll be Tidus sacrificing his. Honestly, yeah, that's something I really, really wish they would have kept intact. I'm not sure why it didn't stick. Alrighty, you stupid fish. Let's punch you in the face.
Here we go!
Ah, that would make sense.
I'm coming for you, Dad.
Okay, so this fight here is a DPS race. You only have so much time to end this fight before you get wiped to the fucking floor. The goal is to kill him before that overdrive gauge fills up all the way. If it fills up all the way and you haven't killed him yet, you're done. Because once that overdrive gauge fills up, he casts Giga Graviton, which is just a game over flag. It doesn't do any damage, it can't be blocked, it just ends the game. Thankfully, you can mitigate how fast he charges it by either hasting yourself and, I'm not sure if he's immune to slow or not, but you can probably attempt that too if he's not. Hey, Ska. Blizzagas this way. Yeah, there are a couple buildings from Xanarkand on Sin's head. It's a neat little detail considering who Sin is. Guard real quick and try to go for that overkill threshold. He's an ugly son of a bitch, ain't he? for the inside doesn't look how you'd expect, though. Seymour. Mage Masher. Don't really need it.
Dan! Where are you?
We must go to him.
Then we will. Let me take front.
Good luck.
Follow me.
Alright, let's check the sphere grid. How many stat nodes can we get now? Looks like just some mana, and what ability is this? Cura. Let's move her along some spaces on Tidus's grid. This way. Strength. Sloga. I think Sin's more of a metaphysical landscape than anything, since it basically is just an Aeon. A really fucked up and powerful Aeon, but still just an Aeon. That's not even worth getting. I think that's everything I can do level-wise at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and give Kimahri the no encounter spear so I can feel free to wander around and pick up treasures without having to worry about random bullshit. So, like the Omega Ruins, the inside of Sin is a dungeon you have to draw the inside of yourself by exploring it. It's about as labyrinthine as you'd expect. And there are a couple of dead ends that exist just to piss you off. They don't even have treasure in them. You know, the general expectation you have for RPGs and dead ends. Can't climb vertical walls of water here. You can only go down them. Like the little hills you jump over in Pokemon games. Yeah, that's something that's always bothered me too, is how he says, "Follow me," but everyone else is just chugging along ahead of him. What's over this way? Nothing. There's a chest. Phantom ring. Oh, that's an elemental eater ring. Definitely want that. Go ahead and equip that real quick while I'm at it. Water, fire, and lightning. I mean, it would make sense, since Sin by nature is a very chaotic being. It's an amalgamation of countless millions of dead souls coalescing into a single Aeon. I swear the fact that this place looks samey on literally every single route does not make exploration any easier. Even with the mini-map, it's a pain in the ass. Well, next boss fight's up ahead, so let's go ahead and get that shit out of the way. Kimahri. That one. What are his stats like at the moment? Decent.
Don't you ever give up? Sin has chosen
This
me.
man's like a bad
I
rash.
am part of sin. I am one with sin. Forever. Immortal.
Sin just absorbed you.
I will learn to control it from within. I have all the time in the world.
Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Yunalesca, the only means of destroying sin is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us.
Well, we can.
By all means, try. You should thank me. Your death means your father's life.
Alrighty. What we have here is the final fight with Seymour. Seymour Omnis. The wheels behind him are called Mortiphasms. They chain him to a certain element when they linked up like that. Right now, they're all tied to fire. Yeah, Seymour's the worst. So, what these wheels do is when all four of them are matched up like that, Seymour will quadricast Gaw-level spells, and he absorbs that element. However, you can make those wheels unmatched by attacking them. That'll make things much easier. Now he's tied to lightning and fire. Can he be poisoned, by the way? I'm curious. If not, I can throw a flare his way. He cannot be poisoned. Lovely. Oh! Let's go for a Nova then. There really are no words to describe how much I love this boss theme, and I'm really sad it only gets used once in this more or less joke of a boss fight. So, fun fact. Seymour actually has unique dialogue if you summon Anima for this fight. And who better to do the honors of finishing this boy off than his mother herself. Oblivion. No more fitting way to die. Actually surprised he's still alive.
But there is no salvation for the damned. Rest in peace in eternal darkness.
He's going to cast Ultima.
Let darkness take you.
Oh, so yeah, this should finish it then. So, Bahamut is actually really cool in 10. I do love the wheel on his back. How it acts as a sort of turbine to charge his Mega Flare. Oh, I got an achievement here? Destination of Hatred. Have I not finished this game on the PC version yet?
Now, Yuna, send him!
Right.
So, it is you, after all, who will send me? But even after I am gone, Spira's sorrow will prevail.
Your nihilism has no place here, you stupid bitch. Get thee hence to the far plane.
Sin will be right behind you.
Decent chunk of experience too. Level 3 sphere all-rounder. Might as well keep it. Magic plus 20 is kind of a pain in the ass to get otherwise. Let's get rid of the lot ring. Okay, let's swap out for the no encounters weapon. Every victim of his will be there to jump him when he lands on the far plane. Honestly, that is one thing I'd love to imagine, is that one JoJo's meme where that group of people just kicks the one guy while he's down, but instead of that, it's Seymour laying on the ground while everyone he's ever murdered just kicks the shit out of him. There's Lulu. Get us some more magic defense. HP and defense. Wait, did I equip the weapon? Okay, I do have the weapon. I have not seen that movie, but now I'm tempted to look it up. Oh. I just about got punched by Floor. we are. The point of no return. I'm gonna swap out Yuna for Tidus temporarily. Just because there is a critter in this upcoming room here that can game over me faster than a fucking whip. And I do not want to put up with it without having first strike at the ready. Let me in! Alright, look for the little crystals to pick up. I've got to pick up 10 of them to get out of this room. Silent Struck and Stone Struck. Another crystal. Mage's Staff. That doesn't do me any good. Where's another crystal to pick up? There's one. 3, Prism Ball. Magic Counter. Already got Evade Encounter. And I'm stuck in an encounter. A Barbados. Don't want to deal with it.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Orb. Why wouldn't you let me pick up the orb? Ugh, Demonolith.
I'll be right back.
Crystal vanished. Lovely. Crystal, Skill Sphere, definitely want that. Crystal in the corner, and it vanished. I've lost count of how many crystals I'm at now. I think like 4 or 5 maybe. There's a crystal. Move your ass! White Magic Sphere. Not Lance. Definitely want that. Come on, show me another. There's one. And it vanished. Wicked Cat Sith. Death Strike. Infinity. 1 MP cost and sensor. Okay, that's a Riku weapon. That's actually really useful. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Attribute Sphere. Why would you do this to me?
I'll be right back.
The camera angles in this room are just the fucking worst. I didn't even touch anything. That was buggy as hell.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
So the thing with those crystals is that you have to pick them up to get out of the room. Once you pick up 10, you're automatically booted out, and the treasures are static every time. Runting. Okay, we're out of the room. Jacked. Okay, let's pop back to Yuna.
You're late, Auron.
I know.
Hey.
Huh?
You got tall, but you're all bones.
Oh my god.
You eating right, boy? You've really grown.
Yeah. But you're still bigger.
Well, I am Sin, you know.
Wow.
That's not funny.
Well, then, I mean, you know. Let's end this.
Dad?
Yeah.
I hate you.
I know. You know what you have to do.
Yeah.
I can't hear the hymn so well anymore. Pretty soon I'm gonna be Sin, completely. I'm glad you're here now.
The fact he's held up for this long is impressive enough as is.
One thing, though. When it starts, I won't be myself anymore. I won't be able to hold myself back. I'm sorry.
That's enough! Let's finish this, okay?
You're right.
I'm genuinely hoping the rumors of a remake for this game are well-founded.
Well, let's go.
Because some of these scenes would just be so much heavier with the technology available now. God, I love the lighting in this room right as the final boss fight begins.
I promise this will be quick! Hit me with all you got, Dad!
I actually think Belgemine was one of those cases where a final Aeon was made, but she couldn't win in the end. If you remember that she did say, I was not able to win when Yuna asked her if she might be able to defeat Sin before her. And they could not have picked a better song for this fight. It is the perfect theme for this showdown. The fact you can hear Jex scream just makes this all the more emotionally taxing. Switch in for Lulu. Ultima Fury. I might be able to get a couple casts off. Three. Ugh. That one's such a hard one to ramp up. Both you Pagodas stop. There, now they can't heal him or charge his overdrive gauge. Jesus, he hits like a truck. I've never actually done this fight so low level before. Let's bring Kimahri in. I'm actually curious. Triple Foul. What is he immune to? Oh, so he can be silenced? Though that doesn't seem like it does much good considering he's a physical boss, not a magical one. Final hit. Oh wait, that's right, he does have a phase 2. I completely forgot about this. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Jeez. Yeah, Cura on Lulu and Kimahri for sure. The right U Pagoda moves. Nope, can't have that. Ultima. I'm genuinely not sure how much HP his phase 2 even has. I think it's around 120,000 if I remember correctly, but it's been years since I've done this. Really? I just healed him. That's not who I wanted to heal, but okay. Actually, let's set up a Heiska. That's probably part of my problem. Curaga. I'm spending so much of my time just healing right now. I do not want that U Pagoda alive. What the hell? That was a weird little freeze there. Yeah, that's when you get into a heal off, it basically turns into a battle of attrition at that point, and that's never a fun time. Let's have her heal Kimari. Oh, his overdrive gauge is getting so close to full. This needs to be ended quick. How close is he to death? That's what I want to know. Okay, 59k. We're getting somewhere. Ugh. Ow. How much has he got left? 47k. Okay, things are about to get nasty. Double cast. Flare? Actually, let's pull out the big guns. Final Aeon versus Final Aeon. He can, but I'd rather just finish this quickly than deal with that. This should be enough. Oh, that is more than enough. That just wrecked his shit. I honestly have no clue what they were thinking by making her overdrive a multi-hit overdrive. It's just beyond insane the damage she's capable of. No, it most certainly was not. She was capped out at 99k like every other Aeon. But with the international release, I think they increased her damage cap to almost 1 million.
You'll cry. You're gonna cry. You always cry. See? You're crying.
Even at the end, he still can't help but tease over that.
I hate you, Dad.
Jesus.
Save it for later.
Right. We've got a job to do, don't we?
Good. That's right. You are my son, after all.
You Yevon just hovering around the edge of the arena like
for the
nobody
first time, I'm
notices
glad
him.
to have you as my father.
Sir Jack, I should...
No! Yuna! There's no time!
You stay away!
Yuna, you know what to do. The Aeons!
We Aeons.
Call them!
Call us.
Derryberry definitely sounded like she had a weird bit of a hiccup with that line there.
Yes. Here it comes!
Okay, time for the unlosable Aeon Gauntlet. Whoa, that actually made me dizzy looking at that.
Yuna!
Alright, time for the final gauntlet. Killing the Aeons one by one. Possessed by you, Yevon. Strike me down. So, fun fact about the Aeon Gauntlet here, their stats are identical to what they had when they were with you. So, if you grinded like a motherfucker until this point, your Aeons will be absolutely brutal to kill. Ifrit. Here's the other thing about these fights. You cannot lose. Because all of your characters have auto life for this gauntlet. And it's an infinitely respawning buff. It's to ensure you didn't waste all your time and make it the Aeon fights unwinnable by mistake. Extinguish me. Secure Kimahri. Ifrit got a cold exit, too. You can tell this is wearing hard on Yuna's sanity, having to kill the friends she's made at the temples. Ixion. Alright, let's drown this horse. I didn't get to read his line. Oh my god, why did I not read his sensor line there? Shiva. Gotta start from the beginning of the game. New game. Whole way from the start. Mandatory. Punishment for my hubris. Please, defeat me. The fact it's generally Yuna landing the final blows on the Aeons is really, really fitting. Bahamut. Unfortunately, like the rest of the Aeons, he's gotta go. The only cold comfort here is that the Aeons actually want this. Soon, eternal rest. Considering how unintuitive the Mega Sisters are to get, that would really suck for a lot of players. Anima. See, thus I atone. Even at the very end, she blamed herself for everything. Even if she isn't visibly crying, you can tell she's about to break down having to do this. Yojimbo. I love his Dark Aeon coloring. Take my life. Ha! Oh, thank you. Now I can actually sleep at night without racking my brain about that. Now for the final set, the Mega Sisters. Now what do these ladies have to say? Gotta say goodbye. Don't cry. Stop the suffering. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past you, Yevon, to fuse them into like some sort of unholy amalgamate. With that, it's done. One more fight, even if it is only a formality in the end. The Space Tick himself. You, Yevon, King of Zanarkand, reduced nothing but a parasite.
Everyone? This is the last time we fight together. Okay?
Huh?
What I'm trying to say is, after we beat you, Yevon, I'll disappear.
What are you talking about?
He's admitting it now when it's too late to turn back.
I'm saying goodbye.
Not now.
I know it's selfish, but this is my story.
Alrighty, how much HP does he have again? 99,999. So I think... Hold on a second. I know there is a way to cheese this fight. Do I still have my zombie struck weapon? There it is. Just guard for now, I guess. Have her attack him. And wait for him to kill himself. Yes, you see it. He is the only boss in the game susceptible to zombie. And it's basically the only way to beat him without double cast, or just obscene amounts of grinding or the break damage limit. Let's throw an Ultima in. Get rid of those U-Pagodas in the process. To be honest, I kind of wish you, Yevon, wound up being an actual final boss of sorts with, like, multiple phases. It would have been a lot better than this anticlimactic slop he wound up being. Nirvana, there it is. Without double, what's this? I have literally never seen that skill before. But, yeah, without double cast, or at least something without break damage limit, you'd be kind of stuck if you didn't have zombie attack. Oh, he's done. Squashed, just like any other bug. Final Fantasy will always be known for its over-the-top death scenes. The Eternal Calm. Honestly, I don't think it's ever actually explained what the pagodas actually are. The in-sync clapping. Gotta. Los'd be happy. Oh, Bavel's about to go through a major upheaval. Machen. And now, since the souls of the faith have moved on to their far plane, their statues will start to wither. Shiva. Looks like Bahamut? I'm pretty sure Bahamut's faith is a child, though. Why is the faith that of a grown man? He just liked being a little guy. Orin.
Don't stop.
But
He's fulfilled his purpose. He's kept his promise, so he has no reason to stay.
It's all right.
It's time for him to go.
It's been long enough. This is your world now.
I wonder if Yuna ever actually figured out for herself whether or not Orin was dead before this happened. Oh god, this scene. I love how every Aeon is present for the sending here, except for the Magus sisters specifically. Which leads me to believe the Magus sisters were probably a last-minute development and were just kind of thrown in. God, yes, Final Fantasy does just the absolute best cinematics. Shiva, Ixion, Bahamut. Ifrit, Valifor. Anima and Yojimbo. With that, they're finally allowed to die. And the dream ends.
Yuna, I have to go. I'm sorry I couldn't show you Xanarkand. Goodbye.
Hey! We're gonna see you again!
I can't watch this scene without breaking.
Yuna!
At the end, she can't even hug him.
I love you.
If we ever get separated, just whistle.
Yuna, it's time.
Everyone has lost something precious. Everyone here has lost homes, dreams, and friends.
I have played Dark Cloud, but it's been about a decade at least since I last touched it.
Now, Sin is finally dead. Now, Spira is ours again. Working together. Now we can make new homes for ourselves. And new dreams. Although I know the journey will be hard, we have lots of time. Together, we will rebuild Spira. The road is ahead of us, so let's start out today.
Dark Cloud is a good little dungeon crawler. A couple little things that age it nowadays, but overall it's still a really good game.
Just one more thing. The people and the friends that we have lost. No dreams that fade. Never forget them.
What a somber note to end this game on. To this day, I still believe 10 probably has the saddest ending of the mainline Final Fantasy games. Did you win? Yes. But at what cost? this game could really benefit from a remake with a modern engine and modern graphics. I could not get into 15, really. There's just a lot about it I just could not mesh with. I'm actually curious as to what the dev turnaround time was on Final Fantasy X back when it first released. The PS1 era of Final Fantasy games only had like 1 to 2 year dev cycles each. I think Final Fantasy X was the first that started like the big multi-year dev cycles of next-gen games around that time period. It's when I think the PS2 era is when dev time on Square's games really started to slow down. There was that relatively credible leak that got thrown about where a 10 remake is on the table, apparently. They've just got so many projects on the forefront right now that the 10 remake's apparently just on the back burner somewhere. That is the one thing I do love about Final Fantasy, is that even the English dubs do a really good job at getting the original voice casts back. I think Hetty Burris has been doing Yuna for like over 20 years at this point. And she honestly sounds better every game she does Yuna. The difference in experience is stark. Actually, I want you to listen to how, when you can, go check out how Yuna sounds in World of Final Fantasy on the Switch, and compare it to how she sounded in 10, and you can just notice how much better she's gotten over the years. Good lord, they have a lot of outside contractors here. Quality assurance. So, a weird little thing that Square Enix does that most gaming companies don't is that their quality control and game testing is all done internally. They do not outsource quality control or game testing at all, ever. All of it is done in-house. FF14 is famous for this, and it's why their patches tend to be really high quality and almost bugless. Like, if you play World of Warcraft or Guild Wars 2, you'll notice that pretty much every major patch comes with a slew of bugs. But Final Fantasy XIV somehow manages to just not have bugs ever. It's baffling how good they are at quality control at Square Enix. You'll get like maybe 1 or 2 bugs every few major patches, and they're very, very small ones generally. Here we are. The foreshadowing stinger. This little scene does not get expanded on again until 10-2. So, yeah, the current CEO at Square is, he's very charismatic, but he's an absolute menace. Because he's jumped on board with absolutely the worst tech nonsense imaginable. And has cost the company a lot of money. Thankfully, he's kind of pulled back on that nonsense. But, yeah. There's been a lot of sunk costs at Square over the past couple of years. But, yeah, with that, I do believe that's the end of the stream, since there's not really much time left to poke around on anything else, so I'm going to see if there is someone I can throw you all at before I sign off for the night. Sure, I guess I can throw you at Kaji here. He does a lot of cozy cop games and, just chatting streams. So I guess it couldn't hurt to throw y'all at him. Ah. Looks like he's about to stop streaming for the night, so no raid for him apparently. But yeah, to those who did come, thanks for coming, and I will probably be starting on Final Fantasy IX next week, since I did try to stream that once and failed spectacularly. And with Dawn Trail coming up for 14 release, and having a lot of Final Fantasy IX related references and homages thrown in, I think doing a stream series of 9 will probably be really good to prep for that. So, yeah, I will be back on Monday more than likely, and I will see y'all next time, hopefully.